Hi everybody, welcome back to the US Global Mail channel, where once again we're here to answer all mail and shipping related questions that you may have. Today we will be talking about address fraud. If there is one thing that has not changed over the centuries, that is the illicit motives that people have, taking advantage of widows, vulnerable members of society, and even you or I. Address fraud is the illegal and unauthorized request to change somebody's mailing address without their consent. The way that it works is individuals with bad intentions will complete a change of address with the USPS by visiting the local post office or going online to the USPS website. There they will fill out what is called a change of address form and have all mail redirected from your address to their address. That means that any credit card information, your social security numbers, etc., are all now in the hands of the people committing the fraud to use any way that they like. What is really troubling about this is the ease with which someone can complete a change of address. All someone needs is your name and street address, then they have everything that they need to handle the rest. In order to complete a change of address, there is $1 verification charge that the USPS will ask for in order to verify your information and bank account. If we haven't scared you already, here's a scary fact. Over 700 changes of address every year are fraudulent. There's more. The number of address fraud complaints that are filed each year are at a little over 17,000, so clearly the actual cases of unreported and untraced changes of addresses that are being done for reasons of fraud could be up in the tens of thousands. If you have been a victim of address fraud, now is the moment to pay attention. Typically, the USPS will send out verification letters with the request of each address change to confirm that a resident actually completed such a request. If you ever get a letter like that and this change of address was not completed by you, make sure to call your post office to let them know. Another good way to tell if your address was changed is if you stop receiving mail. You see, once a change of address happens, all mail that would normally come to your address is now going to some other address. So not receiving any mail at all would mean that this mail is going to somebody else's mailbox. Obviously, if you see any changes to the billing address on your credit cards, you should be alarmed in those cases as well. If no activity like that is taking place, then you can also check your postal records and look up the address under which you come up. If you need to reach the customer service line of the USPS, call 1-800-ASK-USPS and ask them what to do if someone is using your home address fraudulently. Being a victim of address fraud is no fun because you essentially become a victim of mail theft, identity theft, and all sorts of financial crimes. The severity of address fraud is such that you should literally drop everything that you're doing and get it taken care of. Although the post office will be able to detect whether a change of address has been completed, they won't be able to do much with identifying what address your mailing address has been changed to, nor will they be able to do something about it. In order to handle this properly, you will want to reach out to the Postal Inspection Service, and they would be more suitable to deal with your situation. So how do you avoid address fraud? There are a few ways by which you can avoid becoming a target for address fraud. Number one, don't share your address anywhere. By now, every internet user knows that whatever you put out there can be searched by virtually anybody in the world. Number two, use a temporary email address. Sometimes companies can ask you to add your email address for registration purposes. This can easily link back to your home address. To combat this, you can go to sites such as mailinator.com to acquire a disposable email. Number three, get a virtual mailbox. A virtual mailbox comes with a physical street address where all your mail and packages are sent to. The virtual address is located on property with 24/7 surveillance systems and on-site security personnel. All mail that you get is scanned and uploaded into your virtual mailbox. So from any phone or computer device that has internet, your postal mail can be viewed just like you would if you got an email. It is as safe as having a PO box at the post office, with the added virtual element so that you can avoid driving to the post office every day or every week. US Global Mail has been the leader in virtual mailboxes since 1999. If you would like to learn more about virtual mailboxes, visit our website at usglobalmail.com. We added a link in the description below if you would like to get started for free. Thanks for stopping by today, and we hope to see you next time.